Two brand new scenes featuring Dan Campbell and Jared Goff have just dropped, and they've caught every Lions fan off guard. One shows a behind-the-scenes moment that feels straight out of a movie. The other reveals something from Goff's past that still hits hard across the league. These are raw, powerful moments that prove this team runs on more than just football. If you're a true Lions fan, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Let's get into it. Dan Campbell didn't just give a pre-game speech before that Week 14 showdown against the Packers. He straight up dropped a Hollywood-level monologue that felt more like a war cry than a team talk. The Lions were limping into that Thursday night football clash with injuries piling up on defense, but Campbell? He wasn't flinching. He leaned into the chaos with a full-throttle, no-holds-barred approach that turned heads and probably blew a few eardrums in the locker room. Captured in the second season of Netflix's quarterback docuseries, Campbell delivered what might go down as one of the most electric behind-the-scenes moments in recent NFL memory. He didn't sugarcoat a thing. It was raw, it was intense, and it was vintage Dan. The message? The offense was getting the weight of the world and the playbook thrown on its back, and they were going full send on fourth downs unless it was something absurd like 4th and 20. Looking directly at Jared Goff, Campbell made it crystal clear. You've got to show up. You've got to show up in a big way. He hyped them up with pure fire, telling his guys they were marching down that field come hell or high water, and it was gonna be, in his words, so glorious. And here's the kicker, it wasn't just talk. The Lions backed up every word. In a nail-biter that ended 34-31 in favor of Detroit, one of those high-stakes fourth-down calls sealed the deal. With the game tied and just 43 seconds left, Campbell kept the offense out there on 4th and 1 at Green Bay's 21. David Montgomery took the rock, bulldozed for 7 yards, and set up Jake Bates for the game winner. That wasn't just a win, it was a Dan Campbell masterclass in guts, grit, and going for broke. And if you thought that was strong, just wait until you see what just came out about the Goff trade. The story is much more personal than we imagined. Jared Goff isn't sugarcoating anything when it comes to how his Rams exit went down, and honestly, you can't blame him. In Netflix's latest season of Quarterback, which gives us a backstage pass to Goff's roller coaster 2024 season with the Lions, the former #1 overall pick opens up about the moment he realized he was getting shipped off to Detroit, and it's about as abrupt as it gets. Goff said it was just 3 weeks after the season ended when Sean McVay hit him with a phone call out of nowhere. He picked up thinking it'd be a routine off-season check-in. Instead, it was McVay dropping the bomb. We're trading you to Detroit. Goff's reaction? Pretty much the same as every fan's would have been. Whoa, okay, what the hell is happening? And barely half a minute after that call ended, Goff saw the news break on Twitter. That sting? Still there. Goff admitted it was a total blindside, and that what really stuck with him was how cold and transactional it all felt. No heads up, no real convo, no explanation of what went wrong or why. Just boom, you're out. He called it his first real taste of true adversity, and it clearly stuck with him. Now sure, the NFL is a business. We hear that line all the time. But there's still a right way to treat people, especially your franchise QB who helped carry you to a Super Bowl. And McVay, for all his coaching brilliance, didn't exactly come off as the class act in this moment. Of course, it didn't all end in gloom. Goff got a warm, borderline bear hug welcome in Detroit from Dan Campbell and GM Brad Holmes, and slowly but surely, he's helped turn the Lions into a legit contender. And let's be real, the trade worked out for both squads. Stafford got the Rams a ring, and Goff's now steering a Lions team that's knocking on the door of a Super Bowl run. But none of that erases the way it all went down. Goff's honesty here is refreshing. He's not bitter, just real. And sometimes, that's the most powerful thing an athlete can be. Campbell's speech shows why this team bought into his idea. And Goff? He proved he can turn things around with dignity. If you enjoy watching this tough-as-nails Lions grow, subscribe to the channel.